Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura, and on this channel we bring through messages of empowerment, messages of guidance, messages of confirmation, of activation for your soul path and your life journey. And for those of you who are new here, I am an energy intuitive, a source light channel, and a soul embodiment activator. And it's wonderful to be connecting with you here today in this space. I hope that you're doing really well. I hope that you're having a wonderful day so far. So, as always, my loves, I'm super excited to be bringing through this download and channeling through these messages for you today. And the download that I have received is the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster, okay? Every day is a new beginning. Every day is an opportunity to start anew, to start afresh, to infuse a magical, miraculous energy into your reality, to align with those timelines that are going to shift you towards your highest reality, towards your highest soul embodiment. I have received the message that you are creating your happiest timeline yet, and you are sitting on a golden star. Okay, so this is very empowering energy. I'm super excited to dive into these energies further today and see how the cards are wanting to elaborate on these energies and what activations we can bring through, because I feel like this is going to be a very specifically divinely coded activation that is going to touch each and every one of you on a very individual level. So that's super interesting. And I'm pulling through this message that an uncomfortable truth was your ticket to a cosmic realignment. So you could have received or experienced some level of truth recently that has been particularly uncomfortable, right? Maybe this was a truth that you've been avoiding or something you've not wanted to see. Maybe this was a confirmation for something that you have been intuitively feeling. And you might have felt like this was not the answer that you wanted, or this confirmation was not what you wanted to receive. However, this is exactly what you needed for this realignment to come through for you. Now, this realignment is shifting you towards your happiest timeline yet, and you are creating this on a higher level. Your higher self is orchestrating this. And I was hearing this song coming through, Ticket to Ride. I think that's the song by the Beatles, if I'm not mistaken, Ticket to Ride. So this could be a significant song for you. Maybe the era of the 60s was somehow significant for you if you were alive in the 1960s. The 70s could also be significant, I'm hearing. Maybe you feel a connection to those specific timelines and points in time, even if you weren't born in this life, in those eras. This is somehow significant for you here. Even the insect, the beetle, I'm also being told, could be symbolic for you. If anyone wants to drop in the comments what the spiritual symbolism of the beetle is. And I always love to read those messages because I feel like we pull through different messages that could be woven into the fabric of the activations that are needed here in this time and space, in this session, whenever it is that you are tuning into this timeless reading. And I'm hearing that the choice is yours. The choice is yours. You have a choice every day to wake up and to choose your reality. And although we can't necessarily make huge changes immediately all at once, we can choose to make a series of little choices that will lead us towards a greater jump, a greater leap, towards some kind of quantum shift. So never underestimate your potential. Remember, the world is your oyster. And I was hearing the words rainbow river, and this energy of flowing was coming through. And I'm hearing following these new streams of consciousness. So there are new streams that are flowing through to you of a higher level of consciousness, a newer level of consciousness that are coming through in the rainbow frequencies. So you could be seeing a lot of rainbows around, or rainbow colors could be flashing into your vision, right? Your aura could be changing quite rapidly, the colors and the energies that it is receiving and emitting and embodying. So pay attention to the colors that you are seeing around you, or the colors that you are drawn to at this time, because everything has a frequency and a vibration, including color. And color can be very significant along our journey. It can be very healing, very releasing, very transmuting, very activating. And I'm hearing the message, pocketed potential, pocketed potential. So there are pockets of potential here, and something that you are taking, claiming, you're pocketing it, and you may be saving something for later, okay? So don't underestimate what is finding you at this time, because you may be finding like a nugget of information or a download. You might receive a message that you're just kind of like scribbling down and not understanding what this is saying, or what this actually means, or how this symbolism or whatever it is, how it is relevant for you. But it's like, pop it in your pocket, and the time will come where you'll recognize, this is what this was talking about. Okay, pull it out of your pocket, and now you've got the answer. Now you've got the solution. Now you've got the full picture. Now you've got the key. Okay, so don't discard what you are receiving at this time, even if it doesn't make sense, because this is something that is going to make sense further down the line as you continue to follow these new streams of consciousness, of downloads that are finding you along your journey. Okay, so interesting energies coming through, interesting messages. I was being shown a picture of a chessboard, chess pieces. The king and queen activation is coming through here. So chess could be significant in some way. Maybe you've been playing chess recently, whether that's literally the game of chess, or maybe you've been feeling like you've had to be strategic in your movements, or something that you've been doing in your life. Strategy could have been involved in this, or strategy could be significant for you here. I was also seeing a fortune cookie as well. So inside a fortune cookie, there is a message. So I feel like there's something that you're going to be discovering, or something you're going to be cracking open. I'm now being shown an egg that could receive a message for you, could bring through a message for you, right? And maybe you're receiving a no right now. Maybe the universe has given you a no, or something, or someone has said no to you. Maybe you've been declined for some sort of application, or something you've been wanting to receive, maybe a job, a new home, a contract of some sort, an invitation potentially, and you've received a no, or you're feeling like you're receiving a no from the universe, or however it's coming through for you. I feel like this is a significant part of this journey, a significant part of the puzzle. Fated events are occurring at this time. And I'm hearing this message of reimagined. So you're reimagining something. You're reimagining a fated event, choosing to do something differently, choosing your fate in a different form. Okay, interesting. So you're recalibrating some sort of fated event, some sort of destiny coming through here. This is being reimagined for you as you're following these new streams of income, as you're being recalibrated and realigned to your happiest timeline. Something is being reimagined here when it comes to fate, when it comes to destiny. You could be feeling more highly sensitive at this time. I feel like I'm talking to my HSPs, my highly sensitive people here, right? My HSS, highly sensitive souls. And this is because you are tapped into, attuned into the frequency, the fabric of existence I'm hearing. And so your sensitivities are very significant. So pay attention to what is kind of like triggering your sensitivity or activating, for better a word, your sensitivity here. I was being shown the moth coming through. So maybe you've been seeing moths. Swans are also significant here. I'm now being shown a black swan as well. Interesting. And the starfish and the bluebird. Okay, so maybe you've been seeing those animals, or maybe you'll be seeing those along your journey as you move forward. So I'm super interested to see how this reading evolves today, how these messages are going to elaborate. So let's see if the cards are wanting to bring through any new downloads, frequencies and activations for these messages today, or let's see where this session is going to be taking us. So please remember that my messages, sessions and readings are for confirmation, for what you already know intuitively within. Please only take what resonates for you and your personal situation and lovingly leave the rest. Use my sessions to exercise your own discernment and your own intuition. Never force anything to fit. Okie dokie. Let's see what wants to come through today. What wants to come through today for the collective, please? I'm getting this energy of regeneration as I'm shuffling the cards here. Interesting. Thank you. I feel like right now you're in the energy of the in-between, right? This is that cosmic energy coming through here, following those new streams of consciousness. Your ticket to a cosmic realignment, okay? So that's very interesting. Pay attention to any epiphanies or downloads that you're receiving at this time, because this is a redirection energy flowing through here. Let's see what else wants to come through. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we've got a change in the wind coming through here. We've got the number 12, or we've got the number 3 coming through. Zebras or zebras could be significant here, but there is some sort of change in the wind that is coming through for you, right? Some sort of change that you are being navigated towards here. I feel like the universe is sending you some kind of energetic gust of wind to push you towards something here, or to shift you in some way. And it's because I'm hearing you're meant for bigger and better things. Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you keeping yourself small? Remember, the world is your oyster. So I feel like the universe is almost kind of like helping you to remember this, to awaken this within you, that every day really is a new beginning, and you have the ability to create your happiest timeline yet. But sometimes in order to do this, we have to get out of our own way. Sometimes we can hold ourselves back. Massive subconscious energy coming through. I've really been pulling through recently a lot of messages about the subconscious. I feel like collectively we are sorting through, sifting through a lot of our subconscious when it comes to cycles, programs, and conditionings. And our subconscious is going through some kind of shift, some kind of recalibration. This is a divine orchestration here, almost like divine intervention. Okay, so let's see what messages are wanting to come through. We have flexible coming through here. We've got the number 19 or the number 10. We've got clean it up coming through here, the number 21 or the number 3. Interesting. This card came through in a recent soul alignment session as well, so I feel like this could again be another continuation here, some other pocket of frequency of download that is wanting to be channeled through here today. So I really feel like you are very much aware of certain changes that have needed to be made, right? And I feel like you've been doing your best to make these changes or to realign with something here or shift your alignment in some way. I feel like you've been doing what it takes to make the adjustments that are necessary. And this again is where this message of a no is coming through. And it's like maybe you've been saying no to yourself, like maybe you were working towards something or feeling like you had to move in a certain direction, but you've had this conversation with yourself. You've received this inner epiphany, this download, that maybe this is not the best direction or solution or pathway for you. And so therefore something needs to be changed, something needs to be shifted. And you've been working towards making these necessary changes and necessary adjustments. And this is your confirmation that something is being shifted here, something is being realigned. It's almost like your internal compass has been guiding you in a specific direction here, whether it's to remove something, to walk away from something, to let go of something. You could have been setting new routines or changing the way in which you do things. Very much like New Year's resolution energy coming through here. It's like you have a goal, some sort of shift, or maybe even a lifestyle change, right? Letting go of habits that are not helpful for you, that are just making you feel less than whole, less than perfect, less than energized. And exactly, I feel like this is an energy shift, an energy recalibration, which is leading to some sort of rejuvenation here, okay? So allow yourself to continue to clean up what is needed to be cleaned up, to let go of what is needed to be let go of here. Allow yourself to be flexible because there is a redirection coming through here, especially with this change in the wind. So you are being redirected, or there's going to be certain things that are coming through, maybe in a way that you didn't expect. It's like that chessboard that I was being shown, that's coming through in my mind's eye. There could have been some sort of strategy that you had, some sort of plan to make certain moves on this chessboard. But it's like a gust of wind is coming through and blowing the pieces on the chessboard all over the place. And it's like you're losing your footing. You can't remember where you were, where your feet were planted, because they've been moved somewhere else. And so you are being guided to be flexible with any changes that are coming through, right? With the new downloads and energies that are flowing through for you. Maybe you were ready to get started with something, but all of a sudden you hit a roadblock, or you've lost your energy or your vitality. And I'm hearing that there is a purpose in this. There's a purpose in the chaos I'm hearing. So there could be some sort of chaotic energy that is either around you in your vicinity that you're picking up on, or is within you. It could be mirrored both ways, okay? And this is to ultimately show you what needs to be let go and how you can make adjustments here in order to move in the direction that your soul is now wanting to shift you in. It's like on a soul level, you've claimed some sort of higher timeline that is going to lead you to a higher level of happiness and fulfillment, but changes need to be made in order to align with this. Remember what we said in the pre-download messages, the choice is yours. The world is your oyster. Every day is a new beginning. And although we can't change huge things overnight, we can make those little flexible changes, adjustments to get us, to re-navigate us, to point us into the direction that we want to move towards. So never forget that every day is a new beginning to start anew, and you can change your story at any given moment. So let's see what else wants to come through here today. We have round and round coming through. The number 25 is coming through here, or the number 7. And we have all that glitters coming through, the number 16, or the number 7 again coming through. So 7 could be a significant number for you. You could be seeing 777. And I'm being shown that visualization of that machine, I'm not sure what it's called, but like you kind of like pull a lever and the wheels spin, and I'm seeing 777 roll up. You see them in like casinos and stuff like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but there's something here about hitting the jackpot or having some sort of lucky strike coming through here. Something is spinning, and I feel like it's going to land on something that you didn't expect. But with all that glitter's energy coming through here, this is a reminder to use your own discernment, because something could be landing on something here temporarily as you're being redirected that could seem to be better than it actually is. Remember that message that we received, receiving a no. Okay, so you may be feeling like there's an opportunity here, or wow, I've landed on the jackpot, but this might not actually be the best option for you. So be mindful of what is appearing to be shiny and gold and glittery and sparkly on the surface, and really do that work to take a moment to go within, to tune into your intuition. And this is exactly why your sensitivity is being heightened, because you can really tune into what is below the surface. So when we are intuitively tapped in, we can see beyond and underneath surface level appearances. So for example, there could be an opportunity and everyone is saying, oh wow, this is going to be an amazing opportunity, this is an amazing person, they're going to help us, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. But you can feel underneath the surface something doesn't seem to be quite right. So make sure that you're paying attention to that, okay? Because I feel like this could be some sort of cycle that is coming back around, that is almost like an initiation test process for you here. And I feel like you're going to pick up on this, right? So with my messages, just as a disclaimer, there's never anything to fear. I never bring through fear messages, only reminders here, highlighting the energies that are coming through here. So listen to your intuition, because I feel like something is spinning as you're being redirected, but momentarily you might be placed somewhere, or you might land somewhere that you may feel is your end destination, because it feels to be all sparkly on the surface, but that is just a momentary pit stop, because there's a lesson here. There's some sort of opportunity for a realization that you've learned some sort of lesson and you're not going back to the past here. For example, this could be an opportunity that in the past you've taken opportunities like this, or you've connected with people like this in the past, because you've been essentially fooled by the energies, right? And I mean that in a loving way, because I'm being drawn to this energy here, and I'm being shown pyrite, and how pyrite, the crystal pyrite, is also known as fool's gold, because it was often mistaken for actual gold. So I feel like there's something in the past that maybe was able to fool you in some way, right? We've all been there, right? We've all gone through the lessons. We've all had to experience those things. So there's never any judgment here. But what we're trying to say is, I feel like you could be coming through from something from the past, an experience, recycling back round, but you're going to recognize it this time. You're going to realize that, I remember being here before in a similar situation, or connected with a similar person or a similar energy. And maybe I need to look deeper below the surface here and try not to be seduced by what is appearing to be one way on the outside, whereas in reality, there's something else going on here. Okay, and this is why we've got the energy of no. The universe is saying, no, this isn't for you. We're being redirected here. Okay, so a really powerful reminder. The number 16 in the tarot is the Tower card as well. Okay, so this could come through in an unexpected change, an unexpected shift, an unexpected epiphany coming through here, some sort of realization that is coming through your higher consciousness. So I want to say that meditation is very significant for you at this time. Ensuring that you are staying connected to your intuition, because your gut is going to be telling you something, okay? Your gut is going to be showing you something. You're going to be feeling it in your solar plexus. There could be something that you're hearing or words that someone is saying, but you can feel like it's not 100% truthful or 100% genuine. And I'm hearing wait for more information. Okay, let's get some supporting energies here. Ultimately, I feel like once you pass through this is a cycle that you are completing so that you can move on to the next shift here. It's like you're proving that you've learned some sort of lesson from the past. Interesting. Let's see what else wants to come through. We have tree and grounding. We have childhood and innocence coming through. Interesting. And we have lotus flower and unfoldment that is also wanting to come through here. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like with the childhood and innocence, it's like children will believe what they are told, right? And I feel like there's something that you believed in the past, whether it was something that a parent told you or something that you were taught in school or some sort of programming here, conditioning. It could have been a society programming, something like that here. And I feel like you've done what it takes to shift away from this because you recognize that that was not helpful for you. That was somehow holding you back in some way. And it's like with this lotus flower, it's like this veil has been peeled back and the sun is now coming through in the background there. And it's interesting because we have the number 19 here on the flexible card, which is the sun card in the tarot. So it's like you're peeling back some sort of veil of illusion, something that was masquerading to be something that it truly wasn't. And this is enabling the sun to come through for you, for a higher level of consciousness to be exposed, to be initiated, to be activated here. And this is exactly what is allowing these changes to come through, these shifts to find you here, okay? I feel like you're very much someone who does not see in just black and white. Maybe you were programmed in some way or conditioned from childhood to see something is either this or that. You can only be poor or rich. There is no in between. But actually, you were someone who always dared to dream, someone who dared to strive for something new, strive for something more. And it's this ability that you have had from a very young age, which has rewritten some potential destiny line here, some potential fated reality. You're able to shift that, okay? And this is where this ticket to a cosmic realignment is coming through here. And as we said, this could have been some sort of uncomfortable truth that has been shown to you, especially with this all that glitters, this round and round, this cycle energy that is now being shifted. And in order for you to shift this, in order for you to synergize this into your timeline of reality experience, you've had to recognize this, you've had to see this for the truth of what it actually is. And although this could have been painful, uncomfortable, challenging to witness or to acknowledge, this is actually going to shift you into your happiest timeline yet, where you're going to be reconnecting with that feeling from childhood, that innocence, that wonder of the infinite possibilities that lay before us each and every day. And you're using this grounding energy to ground this down into your physical reality, knowing that you can choose, you can sense, you can feel, you can activate any timeline at any given time. I've literally just cut the deck to wind and activation. This has been a part of an activation for you here, okay? This wind is activating something within you, stirring up something from within you that is going to shift everything for you, okay? I'm hearing the word palpable. So you're going to feel this. This is going to be palpable for you. You're going to feel this on a deep soul level, okay? You're someone who is very strong. You've been through a lot. You've navigated through so many different ups and downs, challenging energies. And this has really activated you on such a profound way. So let's pull through an animal here, an animal guide that wants to show up, and what is the energy here that they're bringing through for you. Oh wow, we have the octopus and we have intelligence. My gosh. Okay. A recent soul alignment session came through with the powerful octopus intelligence, the octopus collective. I feel like this is a huge resurgence, activation of inner alchemy, inner realization, inner awakening coming through here. You are connected to the infinite intelligence that is in the fabric of the conscious of this whole universe. And this is activating something very profound for you here. We have the number 51 coming through, or the number 6 coming through here. Okay. There's multiple different pockets and streams of consciousness that you are connecting with at this time. And the octopus is coming through to help you to obtain this, to help you to tap into this, to tune into this. I feel like there's multiple different timelines that you are dancing with. You're dancing with the timelines. And this is why this flexibility is coming through for you here. This is why we're cleaning things up. And this is why you might be feeling like you're going around and around. It's because you're recalibrating. You're having to land on certain timelines because you're recalibrating them. You're collapsing some timelines as well. You're alchemizing, you're shifting, you're doing a lot of work here, weaving things in to different pockets of potentials. Yes, pocketed potential. That was a download that came through. Bottom of the deck, we also have the dolphin and play coming through to assist you here, right? And we've got the number 16 again. The camera is probably not going to pick that up because it's so super small. I can barely see it. But the number 16 is coming through again. So this is a massive tower moment, a massive tower energy that is shifting the energies, the frequencies for you here. And it's interesting how we've got the octopus and the dolphin. Both of these powerful beings are in the ocean, right? They reside in water. And they're both very intelligent. They're both incredibly intelligent, right? Incredibly intuitive. And so the octopus here is very much balancing out with the dolphin energy. The dolphin bringing through that inner child, innocence, play, fun, laughter. And the octopus bringing that higher level of intelligence, okay? That higher level of inner standing. Being able to strategize. You can really see through something. You're going to see through something here. Something is going to reveal itself to you. And it's going to shift you into a trajectory where something is going to blossom here. You could be seeing cicadas as well. Cicadas could be significant. But I feel like you're seeing through some sort of cycle. And you're approaching it in a very graceful and optimistic way that is really going to help to dissolve and melt away any energies that are no longer needed or are no longer healthy, right? This is a massive healing energy coming through here. You could also be seeing frogs as well, or lily pads, but I feel like you're jumping from one thing to another here. Make sure that you're giving yourself enough time to process all of this information as well, because I feel like there's a lot of information, a lot of downloads that are coming through for you. Okay, what other information, activations wants to come through today for the collective? We have plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, and grounded action. Yeah. So we've got two messages here about grounding. It's like you're rerouting yourself. There was a recent soul alignment session. You are being replanted. I feel like this is connected in some way, or there's some sort of download or activation that is teaming up with this soul alignment session here today. I'll try to remember to drop this reading of that other reading in the comment section, in the pinned comment and in the description box, in case you want to go and check that out after this reading. But there's something that you're integrating here. You're embodying a higher version of truth. Okay, there's a truth coming through from within you. This could be connected to the ancestors as well, could be connected to your family lineage. Something that could have appeared one way, but actually there was something else going on underneath the surface. It's almost like there was a layer of magic covering something up here. Interesting message. I don't often bring through messages about this, but I feel like there was a layer of magic, and it's like you're dissolving this layer of magic and it's revealing something underneath, because you're able to tune in, to tap in, to see what is really going on. It's like a veil of illusion, a mirage, a glamour that was placed over something here. And this is enabling you to see something truthfully for what it really is, enabling you to reintegrate something here and access a deeper level of soul embodiment. You are being guided to take action to where you're being guided to move towards. Okay, so these changes that are coming through, you are going to need to take action to induce these changes on some level. Yes, the divine is very much involved in this, and yes, divine intervention will be coming through in some cases, but also you need to orchestrate these changes yourself. It's like we need to come together with source, we need to come together with our higher self, and we need to ground these down into our reality, into the 3D, in order for things to change, in order for things to really shift. The energies can only do so much. It's a part of our responsibility as well to make these changes, to make these adjustments. Bottom of the deck, we've got Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Exactly. Someone here could be called Sophia, or Sophia, the name Sophia could be significant in some way. But there is a divine plan here being woven behind the scenes into the fabric of the intelligence that is now being activated within you. This is a destiny shift, and deep soul wisdom is coming through from underneath the surface that is being gifted to you by ancestors, lineage, those people that came before you. It's like the wisdom of the earth is being integrated within you. Some of you could be working with crystals or drawn to work with certain crystals at this time. And these crystals are helping you, they're collaborating with you to install the frequencies that are needed to activate what is needed, what is required. And a part of this is going to be very mysterious as well. You may not know where it is that you're going or what exactly is going to unfold from this. But continue to follow that wisdom, that intelligence within your soul that you are being aligned with. So let's close out this session today with a final message. What wants to come through here for those who are still tuning in? We have heavenly helpers. Your spiritual team is guiding you through this difficult situation. Wow. We've got the number 25 coming through again. So the number 50 could be significant here, right? It's like putting in 50-50. You need to put in half of the work here. If you just do half of the work, your guides are going to meet you halfway. They're going to do the other 50% for you, okay? But we have to team up. This is a co-collaborative effort here. This is a team effort. So you're working with your guides, your ancestors, to overcome any challenges, to shift through any changes that are coming through for you. So you are very much supported, okay? This is a really beautiful energy that I'm feeling here. I do feel like your auric field is very significant as well at this time, and I feel like the crystals are helping you to change your aura in accordance with the energies that you're needing to magnetize towards you, to attract towards you, and in accordance to what you're needing to release and let go of as well. So just to close out this session today, I'm going to read from the guidebook for this Heavenly Helpers card and see what other information and potential activations are wanting to find you today. So this card comes to you today as a reminder that you have a spiritual team standing by your side in this very moment. Your loved ones are coming through to tell you that no matter what you are going through, you are loved and protected at all times. Your spiritual team consists of Source, your angels, your spirit guides, and your loved ones that have passed over. They are guiding you through this difficult situation with wisdom and spiritual support, and they are pouring love into the hearts and minds of everyone involved. Their message for you today is this too shall pass. You are loved in more ways than you fully understand, and despite the loneliness you may experience at times, you are never alone. Since your birth and even before then, you have been looked after and cradled in their protective arms. Ask for them to demonstrate that they are near, and they will be happy to show you. Whenever you wish to communicate with your spiritual team or call on them for extra support, all you have to do is reach out to them. Close your eyes, take in a few deep breaths, and ask them to communicate with you. They can and will show you that they are guiding you through this situation. Rest assured, Heavenly Helpers are by your side, loving and protecting you always. Oh my gosh, my heart is like exploding right now. This is such a beautiful and very emotional message and energy coming through here. And I feel like this is why childhood is also coming through. It's like you have been blessed since childhood, I'm hearing. You've been protected. You've been connected always. Even when you felt like you've been journeying alone, you've always had your team in spirit guiding you and supporting you. Ask yourself, what guidance or signs have you been receiving from your angels and guides recently? Because they've been sending you signs, synchronicities that are going to come in a multitude of different ways for you. I'm hearing, think outside the box. These signs and symbols may be coming through in unexpected ways. Ask yourself, what changes can you make to connect with your spirit guides more easily or more frequently, okay? They're ready and willing to connect with you, to talk with you, to help you, to listen to you. They want to listen, they want to help, and they want to assist you along your journey. And they have been doing so this whole time. So you're very much connected to your spirit team, and they're very much helping you to replant yourself, okay? To bring through ancient wisdom from not only within your own soul and blueprint, but utilizing your bloodline, your ancestors, right? Utilizing their energies, their wisdom. You're very much divinely guided, divinely supported. So this is very empowering, a beautiful message coming through here today. And I truly hope that these messages have helped you, have assisted you, and positively served you along your journey. So let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments today. I feel like let's drop a zebra emoji. Let's drop a spiral emoji, a mask emoji, or some kind of golden emoji here, a tree emoji, a lotus flower emoji, a octopus emoji, or a dolphin emoji. Drop those in the comment section today, or one of those emojis in the comment section today if this has been your reading, if you have resonated with this reading, or would like to claim any of this beautiful energy of the world is your oyster. Every day is a new beginning. You are cleaning up the old, remaining flexible and open to weaving and creating your happiest timeline yet, grounding down and installing, awakening, activating the wisdom that lays deep within your soul. bringing out those dormant activations and energies that are going to be positively assisting for you, allowing you to flow and tune into these new streams of cosmic consciousness here. And as I'm saying this, my right ear is ringing off the hook, okay? So this is major energetic attunements coming through, major energetic awakening energy with this octopus. I can really feel this intelligence coming through here, this connection to these streams of consciousness flowing through here. Let me know in the comments if you've been receiving ringing in your ears at certain times. I've really been feeling this message coming through. It's been happening for me, and I know a lot of our community have been experiencing this as well. And also, don't forget how much support you have on the other side in the spirit world as well. And please let me know in the comments how this session has resonated for you. Share with me anything you would like to share about your soul path, your life journey, or how this session has activated you today. I always love to check in with you and see what it is that you have to say. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Thank you so much for making this community blossom and bloom and to support one another in the comments. I love to see your beautiful positive interactions, not only with myself but also with each other as well. And thank you so much for all of your energy exchanges via your thumbs up, via your subscribes, your comments, sharing my sessions and readings with your loved ones and friends, booking personal sessions with me. And also thank you so much for your super thanks donations, your tips, your gratitude tokens via my website are all so appreciated and really help me to be able to continue to tune in and show up for you every week. So thank you so much for your kindness and for your support. You are so valued and appreciated. And if you would like to tap into a personal and private session with myself, you'll be able to find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to check out some of the services that I currently offer and book with me directly there. But please note that if my readings say sold out, that means that I'm currently at full capacity. Please check the little banner right at the header of my page, and I will always pop in there a little update of my current availability and when I expect to open new spaces and any other updates that could be helpful for you to know as well. Thank you so much for your patience and for your understanding. And in the meantime, if you would like to tune into more guidance messages, confirmations and activations for your path, don't forget to check out my channel. I have created some playlists with pick a card readings and other powerful collective soul alignment sessions, just like this one here today. Please feel welcome to have a browse and to tune into whatever speaks to your intuition, because all of my messages and readings are calibrated to be timeless. So whenever you are tuning in is the perfect and divine time for you. And don't forget, in the comment section as well, the pinned comment, I always like to pop any sessions that are of vibrational alignment to this session as well, in case you're wanting to dive deeper or to bring through any more activations or confirmations or support along your path. So please feel welcome to check out that pinned comment as well. And with all this being said, my loves, thank you so much for tuning in today. As always, it's a blessing to be connecting with you. Thank you so much for your continued support and love of our beautiful and blossoming community and channel. And I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye.